the particular strands we cover per the year, the G10, G11, and quickly go through that, and then we move on to the next. So in G10, the G10 strands in oral literature, under oral literature, we have one, the introduction to oral literature. So here we have oral narratives, but just the introduction, oral narratives, oral poetry, the short forms, and the performance of them. And then also we have oral literature field work. On the area of under poetry, we have introduction to poetry as we've been taken through, and also appreciation to that. And then under fiction and non-fiction, still in G10, we have introduction to the fiction, and the books are the ones that we've been taken through. And under the non-fiction, we have categories like, and these were captured, there are personal journals, autobiography, which have been mentioned. There are also there's narrative journalism, where you're doing it in a way that there's this lady, I've forgotten her name, but now she's no longer there. She will do a presentation that is an investigative one, sometimes like a story on the thing. Those are things that they are going to be doing in class in G10. Then when they get to G11, under similar strands, they'll now be looking at the oral literature. They'll still be furthering that. Songs, modern forms of oral literature, but there's also advanced to fieldwork, project-based fieldwork. The long forms that are going to be captured there. Then they'll also consider at this level the structure and the form of the poems that they are given, and also further the area of appreciating the poems. Then under fiction and non-fiction, G11, the poems are the ones that we still are going to have a number of that. But in non-fiction, we have now introduction of the biography. Now you will observe that with the present, because they are merged, we are under functional writing in paper one. We have the person writing the personal journal there. But now it's shifted from the language. It's actually something to do with what is captured under literature. The autobiographies also, and the biography. But they'll also be doing magazine articles, or they'll be taken there in G11. Magazine articles, they'll be reading them, and they can even be coming up with quite a number of those. Yes. G11.
You're not supposed to start it now.
Okay.
Because it's a biography.
Yes. So there are those areas where we capture them, the other end. Then still we under G12 now, the area, the strand oral literature, then we look at the modern sources, and then focus on particularly the dirges and secular song, and then we'll go to project-based, where they'll go to the fieldwork and research on these areas. The poetry also, they'll move now to an advanced level where they'll be writing their own poems. They're writing their own poems, and then in fiction and non-fiction, we have the areas of commentaries and writing manifestos also. That they will do in grade 12. The number, if you have to consider the number of the poems they have to sit, I think there are 90 of them. So they have to cover 10 now in G10, then 10. Oh, they are 90, so they are 30. 30 in G10, 30 in G11, and the other one in G12. I wanted to include that. Then there's also another thing that we need to pick right now, because you're now have shifted from the syllabus. What are we using now? The curriculum design. The curriculum design. And in the curriculum design, we have shifted from the objective into the learning. The learning outcomes. So the emphasis was put, because there's that shift. We focus so much on the three domains: the knowledge-based, yes, the skill-based, and especially when you're doing the writing of the